Hey guys, so recent improvement. You got these magnets, red, green, and I got the circular ones. So we're gonna try to replace these because it's a fidgety with all these magnets. And then I also got the corresponding labels that are clear that fit this so that we can make them and not have to type out a million of these in there. Improvement was moving this in here, cleans up the canteen. It does give a trade away that it's hard to add people, and kind of infers that it's not for the shop, but this is for the shop. But move this in here. Work with Chris on the cart. It's not quite to where we want it, like where we're moving through, and it's clear where that goes. A couple other things are wonky, but this is starting to be the baseline that we're building off the next carts of, so it's always good to keep learning. We'll print these out and put this on the back side for 2.0. Let's Joe for improving, helping start this, but also added this tool to the caulking, siliconing thing and install. You know, making the Milwaukee tool the standard, so that creates a cut station which goes right on it, which gives it a home. Also, we have to work through the siding with that. That sorts that out, and the batteries for that. Also got a new caulk gun. I really like this addition. The saws we couldn't put on there before. And the other thing, I'm working with Robert on getting the checklist transition from a Google sheet to a Gemma team with getting this line done. Also working with Fat American Manufacturing to come up with different carts to help us manage our windowsill inventory, so our sink inventory can have the proper stuff. And learned a little bit about marking floors, so that's easy to go. Still need to work on getting something to accomplish this, where it can sit on here, like the office in here. Getting carts done, so this is for delivery, and Joe's been doing a great job, but this is the new standard versus the 3D printed ones, so those are broken. These are what we need. Working with Beth, we're going to transition this to the proper size depth and a larger marketplace, so she's gonna start working on that and helping with me with that, so that we have more room, make it easier for Mr. Jesse because it struggles. You don't move with Eric. We ground this down to 3/8, and now we have this patch. We're gonna start sanding it down so that we can make 3/8 inch panels. We give up a little bit of making sinks on here, but I think it's gonna be good. Recently kind of started this marketplace for our bins. Joe even was able to use it. Since getting this 2-bin in, one of the things we're going to find out is we have a little bit extra space over here, so we're going to be able to do that. So it's nice to learn, so that this disaster to deal with. So I will keep working on that. Worked with the team yesterday on this, so this is really with Shane about how we pour color. So right now we're rocking over there, we're doing a bunch of cups and whatever, and we're getting color issues, and so we work through a lot of the things there. The other thing we're working on with Jesse is when, let's just say we're going to pour these 3 panels, the current standard is to start it, pour a little bit into the garbage, then pour the next 5 pounds into the veining bucket, and then pour the next $120 worth of material into the garbage while we're waiting for this to be veined, and then start to vein it once the second vein is done. And so we're going to work on improving that process. What we do need is a Toyota Way kind of thing, is having things vetted, so like we're not always gonna have proper safety in the marketplace. We need to have a backup, so we're vetting this back up. Really a big one. We turned this into a matte mold, and we're gonna actually run our first one with gloss on here, but see if we can create the standard that our molds are matte for windowsills and save some time and have gloss being up. Well, it's a pretty well poured part, but if you look right there, that's also one of the ways, not only overpour within that, just that edge flange, which causes issues going through there. And the bigger, it's hard to say.